All right, guys, we are getting ready to head out. We are in Lena, Illinois at the KOA, the Lena KOA, and we are heading over to, where are we headed, Julie?
Galena, Illinois.
Yeah, we are going back in time. 62% of this town, Galena, is in the National Historic Registry. So it's like going back in time. So come on with us, we're going back in time.
We sold our house along with almost everything we owned, and we packed up the RV to live a lifestyle on the road. Now we're free from sticks and bricks and that old life we used to know. Come and join on our adventures, all the places that we'll go. And living in the RV is sublime. Destination Fulltime.
That's certainly something you don't see every day, a train running around in circles in an RV park.
I said definitely that the KOA has a lot of kids activities constantly, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, the one here in Lena definitely does a lot of activities for kids. Anyway, we are headed to Galena. Come on with us. And of course, we had to find a scenic overlook on the way to Galena, so we paused to check it out.
This is so beautiful, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. We have arrived in Galena. We're gonna go take a quick look around and then see if we can find something to eat.
It's beautiful here. We'll show you.
It is definitely like going back in time. It's got some old buildings.
Putting your mark in something is a blacksmithing term. Started with blacksmithing, got picked up by woodworkers, etc. So they would all brand their pieces, and then eventually by bourbon makers. Our mark is the full word Galena.
Okay.
On a stamp that is about the same width as this stock, so it'd be not a great idea to stamp that in.
Yeah.
But the longest running owner of the shop, Willie Richardson, the guy that had the idea to make this a working museum, his mark was brilliant. It was 3 dots in a triangular pattern.
Huh.
You can't miss with that. You
Right.
take a punch, hit it 3 times, and you get a triangle.
Yeah.
So I particularly like that one. We're gonna go for that because I can make that fit.
That's how there were people actually sort of making a bit of, taking on.
And because this is a nice even piece, we're gonna do it on both sides.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of that for sure. We enjoy it so far.
There we go. Very cool. Now we're marked.
We got our lesson in blacksmithing.
Yes, that was so neat.
Now we're actually gonna go find something to eat now, I think. Well,
It's pretty cool.
it's old, it's cool.
Very unique.
Yeah.
I'd say in all the places we've ever been, I've never seen a town like this. Heard about it.
Get lost down a side alley. The S. Crawford and Company drugstore. That's pretty neat. This is just like walking back in time.
Oh yeah.
So many old buildings.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
This is when they definitely had the horse and buggies and the big hoop dresses and the
Well, I imagine
girdles and
these were dirt roads.
oh, dirt or brick line. Either
Yeah.
or.
Yeah.
Wow, DeSoto House. Heard of that?
Let's see what this sign says on the end here. So this house was originally opened in 1855.
Wow. 5-story, 240 room, largest and most luxurious hotel in the West. Oh wow, they spoke from the balcony.
So Abraham Lincoln actually spoke from the balcony of this building. We'll go across the street in a minute and show some video.
That was in 1856.
From right there. I wonder what kind of businesses were in these places years ago when they were built.
I bet it'd be really cool to know.
Well, that one said it was a drugstore, so that was kind of cool.
Drugstore, there'd be saloons and dressmakers and hat makers, shoemakers, what do you call those?
Cobblers.
Cobblers.
Now this I've never seen before. This is a, what is this? Flood control project.
It looks like a giant dam. This is a...
Well, there is a river on the other side. So there's a river over there. So this must be to keep it from flooding the city, I guess.
Yeah, the flood wall.
These buildings, 1857. Much pretty stuff.
Sounds like they were all kind of built within a decade of each other. I'm sure they were.
What do you think about old school America?
It's so cool.
It's so old.
Well, yeah.
That's an old street there, I bet.
Yeah.
So who are you sitting next to?
Ulysses S. Grant.
I don't know. Did he sit on this park bench or something?
He is now. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Well, it's
Galena's
okay. So
oldest
this is
house.
Galena's oldest house, 1826.
Wow.
All right, so this is pretty much where we started. I think that we should go across the street
The bridge.
to Grant Park and go across the Galena River.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's not get ran over.
Let's wait. Streets are so old they don't even have the signs to tell you when you can go. Make you attempt it.
I'm just going.
Try not to get run over.
It's always a good idea. You can kind of get an overview of the entire city over that way. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty. Very unique.
All right, we're gonna get up here and go check out Grant Park, and then we'll probably head back to the RV
Sounds good.
or somewhere. Anyway, we're gonna go check out Grant Park.
There's some buildings up there.
Oh, even higher up in the that we didn't go to has some old looking buildings too. Galena River. This is beautiful though. Look how they've got it well maintained on both
Yeah, it
sides.
very well is.
And then back off over there is the old city. All the old buildings we just showed. We're gonna come over here. And this is Ulysses S. Grant Park. I think there's a statue and maybe some cannons over here to check out. So as we finish crossing this bridge, we'll see you on the other side. $1898 this cannon built. Oh yeah, you can see the rifling on it. Yeah, you can see the rifling.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool. This thing's probably heavy. This is a 1913 howitzer.
You did call that.
Still very impressive piece of equipment. All right, do you know what? Huh?
Don't quiz me.
You don't know? Do you know what? Leave in the comments below if you know what president Ulysses S. Grant was. What number?
No Googling.
Cool little park. Thoughts?
It's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
Town.
Town, yeah.
Beautiful town. Beautiful park.
A lot of history. A lot of
Very
history.
unique and tons of history, yeah.
You think about it, right? With Ulysses S. Grant's house actually being not far from here, right down the way. And you think about the blacksmith shop we went to, and chances are at some point he might have stepped foot in there. You never know. Or any of these buildings, maybe he stepped foot in one of them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did.
But I'm certain that he probably saw this river at some point. So it's just interesting to me to see stuff like that and walk in the same places as some of the famous people in our history.
Absolutely.
We're gonna head back to the truck and
See what else we can find.
see if we can get back to more modern times.
A little bit.
Yeah, guys, I think Julie just brought up a really good point of Galena. You know, a few minutes of video and just discussing dates and things like that just doesn't put it into perspective what it's actually like to look at and see, you know, firsthand. It's you know, it's modernized with like modern day type shops and things like that in it, in restaurants.
Right.
But just the history of the buildings, and to see something that old, especially nowadays when you think about most of the stuff we build, we have to tear down after 30, 40, 50 years.
Yeah. Nothing
And redo
lasts
it.
like it used to.
Just to see something that is in pretty much the same condition as years gone by is really cool.
Right.
Should probably cross over, get on the sidewalk
Probably a good idea.
instead of walking down the middle of the street.
Well, it's a side street.
But yeah, we were, it's definitely worth coming to and checking out. We ate at a little restaurant that our parking attendant told us to go to.
Yep.
He might have been a little off base with it.
Was it Gobby's?
I think so.
Gobby's Bar and Grill.
It wasn't bad. It was just more like a pizza joint. We can't eat pizza on keto, so we had salads
Yeah,
and a burger.
with no bun.
No bun burger. Anyway, we're gonna head back to the truck and see what else we can get into this afternoon.
Unless you want to be crushed and melted.
Unless your name's Eric, I wouldn't park there. I think he's pretty serious about having his spot.
Living in the RV is sublime. Destination full time.